everyone, my name is Cailin. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Welcome to K-Astrology. On my channel I speak about astrology, tarot and spirituality. Today I'm obviously doing a bit of tarot. It'll be pick a card for what you need to know for Mars Retrograde. And I'll also be combining the tarot with a little bit of astrology and what's going on in the stars at the moment. So please pick a card or a group. I've got number 1, 2, 3 or 4 here today. This is my beautiful blue calcite. I've got my citrine crystal cluster, my rose quartz heart, and I've also got an amethyst cluster as well. I am going to be pausing the video, but just use your intuition, take a few deep breaths and meditate on which group is calling out to you the most. Don't rush anything at all, take as much time as you need, and I will be putting the timestamps in the description below. Before I begin, please make sure you subscribe to my videos if you want to see more of my content. I will be endeavoring to post monthly predictions for Tarot Pick a Card, and I will be putting out monthly astrology transit reports as well. So if you want to be kept up to date on when I post new content, please subscribe to K-Astrology. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like. Hi Group 1, for those of you who chose the blue calcite. I hope you're doing well during Mars in retrograde and that you're not feeling the tension too much, but let's see what your cards have to say. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, the Devil, 4 of Cups, the Empress, you've got the 9th house, and you've also got the 7th house reversed. Okay, Group 1, you've got the 5 of Pentacles upright, and the fact that this is coming out with the Devil card upright suggests to me that you feel like you are left out of a situation. You're feeling pretty destitute, like you can't get out or break out of the situation. You could be quite concerned about money troubles at the moment, or even in relation to your job or career, or just wondering about where your income and finances are going to come from. You do have the Empress card here though, so things are going to take an upwards swing, which is great. But with the Devil card upright, this is really talking about your vices, the things that you do to yourself that are self-sabotaging. So whether this is abusing substances, addictions, and it doesn't just have to be substance addictions, it can be spending too much time on the computer, can be an addiction to using your phone, social media, it can be restricting your eating, your diet as well. All of these things are impacting you negatively, but if you look closely at the Devil card, you'll see that these two figures here, the chains around their necks are really loose, so loose that they could actually just slip it off and walk free. So, you know, a common misconception with the Devil card is that it is invisible forces or, you know, a negative entity which is preventing you from doing what you want to do, or that it's making you feed into these compulsive obsessions or obsessive thoughts. But you actually have the power to control this in yourself. No one's controlling you. You have total and utter control. And once you realize that this figure here is actually your subconscious, you will have the power to remove these shackles and proceed forward to reach this abundance. The fact that we've got the Devil card here, this is denoted by, this denotes Capricorn in the tarot. This is the Capricorn card, and Mars in Aries is actually going to be making a square to Saturn in Capricorn. Now, if you're new to astrology and you don't really understand what that means, a square is basically what happens when two planets are making contact with each other, and it's a hard aspect which is harsh and causes friction and an inner tenseness within. So with this, we've got the new moon coming up in Virgo on the 17th. That's tomorrow. I really hope I can push this video out as soon as possible. Having said that, the new moon in Virgo, the effects of that will be felt up until the new moon next month. So there will be that 4-week period where you can actually implement new routines and daily habits. And this is really your time to shine with doing a new exercise regime, eating more healthily, cleaning up any area of your life that's messy or that's needed your attention. And in this specific case, I would say, and together with the Four of Cups, that it's something internal. It's something that you have compartmentalized, that you've been trying to avoid, and the universe is giving you this cup. This is a gift. This is the new moon in Virgo coming in, which is an opportunity for you to change all of that around and put yourself on a trajectory which is going to make you feel healthier and eat cleaner and, you know, clean up areas of your life and release those addictions so that you can become the Empress, which is all about fruition and abundance and everything you touch turning to gold. So we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, which shows me that there's something that you want to begin. There's something that you want to get off the ground. With the Pentacles, it always speaks to the material realm or the physical realm. So this could be a new passion project. This could be something related to your career, something that's going to bring money into your life. It doesn't have to be a total career change or an industry change, but it could be a new opportunity that you want to pursue, and that's going to bring that money in that you've been worrying about, because the Five of Pentacle cards is the worry mindset when it comes to money and having a lack mindset. Now with the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius and also Jupiter, this speaks to shifting your mindset, shifting your belief system so that you can, like I said, implement those new daily routines, which is going to lead you to the abundance that you seek and that you've been worried about. I just saw 11:11 on the clock there. Now you've got the 7th house, which is in reverse. The 7th house is ruled by Libra and Venus, and that ties into the Empress, which is my Venus card here, or Taurus if you want to call it that. So with relationships, the fact that my relationship house card is reversed says to me that you are going to be focusing more on yourself at the moment, or it means that is the part of your life that is messy and that needs your attention. Maybe your partner needs attention, or your relationship. It could be your one-on-one clients if you've sort of left things by the wayside. And it could also be a business partner as well. And I would say that's definitely the case if you have Mars transiting your 7th house, which would make you a Libra rising. But moving along to your affirmations card, this will be your affirmation for this period, which, as I said, will last till the 12th or the 13th of November. I welcome miracles into my life. Beautiful. I feel like that's this cup. You see how this man or this figure here is not looking at the cup. He's not even noticing that there's a miracle or an amazing opportunity in front of them for him to take. All right, your oracle card is spring. Beautiful. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, well, obviously we've just moved into spring at the moment. So see your seeds grow. Now, if you are in the Southern Hemisphere during this month of, this season of spring currently, the seeds that you were sowing are going to reap rewards. I'm going to say 6 months from now. I just keep getting the new moon in Virgo coming up, which is tomorrow, and you will see the culmination of that in 6 months' time, which will be in February during Pisces season. Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, obviously you're in autumn at the moment, so still the 6 months rule applies. You're going to see the seeds that you've sown really bring you that harvest in the spring. So that's, yeah, six months-ish from now. All right, we've got luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius energy, beautiful. That's tying in with the 9th house, which, as I said, is ruled by Sagittarius. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunity for luck and abundance here. You know, despite the fact that we've got the Page of Pentacles reversed with the 5 of Pentacles and the Devil card, which is my Capricorn card, let's not forget abundance with spring. Everything that you are working towards now is going to be lucky. You have Jupiter on your side. I wonder if some of you watching this video at the moment have a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising, or even Capricorn sun, moon, or rising. Okay, ask for your needs to be met. That's funny, I got this angel card in the last video that I did. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. I struggle with this one myself. When I need help, I don't like to ask for it. And when I do ask for it, it's very indirect, which is totally my Cancer Mars coming through. So with Mars in retrograde in particular, this period, you can't leave it to chance that other people are going to be able to read your mind, especially you water signs, especially you Cancers, Pisceans and Scorpios. We're not mind readers, we're not telepaths. So make your needs known and articulate them clearly. Now your crystal card is rose quartz. Open up your heart. I do have my little crystal book here at the moment. I'm going to read out the explanation for the crystal cards. Let me know what you guys think of that. If it takes too long with the reading, or if you'd prefer next time I just show you the card and you can research your own meanings for it. I'd really love to hear feedback. Obviously, this is a pretty new channel. There's not many videos up at the moment, and all of that's about to change. So any feedback of what you like to see or what you would like to see more of is definitely welcome. I've got a moon in Virgo, so constructive criticism is my thing. All right, rose quartz, open up your heart. Remember your first love? It should be you. Embrace radical, unconditional self-love. This will help guide you to a place of understanding, patience, and joy, which you can then share with others. By embracing unconditional love for yourself, you open up your heart to receiving the kind of love you need and deserve from others. So go ahead, fall head over heels in love with yourself. Only then will you be able to express that level of true love with that special someone. Core questions. What would it look like to show yourself unconditional love? What do you love about yourself? Okay, it's a beautiful message. Now moving on to your animal totem. You have the fish. Okay, let me read that one out for you. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to wariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable and travels well. When out of balance, distracted and changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. All right, group 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and please remember to subscribe to see more content from me. Thank you and bye for now. Hi, group 2, for those of you who chose the citrine cluster. Let's start with your tarot cards today. Okay, 5 of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we've also got the 4th house, I belong, and the trine. Okay. So first and foremost, with the High Priestess, this is my Cancer card. So a lot of you might be Cancerians, especially with my Queen of Cups here as well. There's something that is brewing just below the surface. It's in your subconscious and you're not addressing it. And the fact that you have the 7 of Swords here as well suggests to me that there's something that's either being concealed or hidden from you that's happening behind closed doors. You might have someone in your life who is, doesn't have your highest good in mind or your best interests, or it's something that you are concealing from others, or it's something that you are concealing from yourself. So this reversed manifestation is suggesting that you need to get in touch with your subconscious more, stop pulling the wool over your own eyes and tricking yourself into believing things that really aren't a reflection of reality. Your mindset and your perception at the moment is skewed, it's off, and that's also reflected by the Queen of Cups being in reversed. So with this card, this energy here, which is you in energy, is someone who is emotionally vulnerable, and you might even be experiencing volatile emotions at this particular point of time with Mars retrograde and squaring that Saturn in Capricorn. With Mars in Aries, which is a fire sign in retrograde, there's this inability to actually express your emotions and put things out in a healthy way, which doesn't harm yourself and doesn't harm others. So bottling it up is unhealthy, but also having emotional outburst is also not healthy. And with the 10 of Wands reversed, whether it's reversed or upright, it doesn't matter in this particular reading, because this individual here, this energy speaks to being exhausted, but very close to the completion of something or the culmination of something, which is also reflected with the Wheel of Fortune card. So group number 2, my advice to you is spend time in the home. Okay, the 4th house represents the home. This is also my Cancer card as well, so I'd be shocked if many of you don't have strong Cancer in your chart. Spend time at home, meditate, get the rest that you need. With the 10 of Wands card, this is lending itself to, pushing yourself too hard and being exhausted. And with Mars in Aries square Saturn in Capricorn, and both of them being reversed, you are under a tremendous amount of pressure, which is partially self-inflicted, but also you do have a lot of genuine physical obligations, duties and burdens, which are overwhelming you at this time. You do have the trine card though. Fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, and intelligence. So we've obviously got the positive manifestation and the negative manifestation of that. If you are in quarantine at the moment, like myself, in restrictions and spending a lot of time in the home, make sure you're being productive and not just, letting each day roll into the next without achieving any of your goals or meeting any of the obligations or duties that you have in daily life. It's important to strike a balance and find a way to set small goals and achieve those every day. It doesn't have to be some sort of monumental thing. You don't need to go out and start a business or finish your resume or, start doing a crazy workout routine 7 days a week. Take it easy, take each step little by little, and you are going to see movement by the end of it. The Wheel of Fortune card always speaks to movement in some form or another, and in this particular spread I'm getting the vibe that the movement comes with the mindset shift or change. It doesn't have to be a physical movement. Now with your affirmations card, I have I trust my inner voice. I recommend that you write down this affirmation, and you can do a new moon ritual. You can write it down and burn it, or you can write it down and sleep with it under your pillow. This card is asking you to get in touch with your inner high priestess. You need to get back in touch with your intuition so that you can discern when someone or something is sneaking up on you and trying to get by you without your awareness. And again, that could be yourself or that could be someone else. The biggest tricks that are played on us are the ones that we play on ourselves. Your oracle card is Sage. Be devoted and committed. Beautiful. Be devoted and committed to improving your life in some small way. We do have the new moon in Virgo, which will be on the 17th of September, which is tomorrow. Like I said earlier, I think it was to group 1. I hope that I get this video out ASAP so you can really take advantage of the raw new moon effects. But having said that, the new moon will be affecting us for the next 4 weeks up until the new moon next month, which will be in Libra. Now we've got waning moon. What do you need to release? Interesting that I have this card come up at a time when we're moving towards the new moon here. Make sure that you are releasing habits and routines which no longer serve you so that you can make room for new routines which are going to be beneficial and productive, especially for the next 2 months until Mars is direct again. All action is going to take 3 times more effort. That's just the nature of retrograde planets. They always require 3 times more the effort, but you will see 3 times more the lasting effects. Now with Mars, this pertains directly to the ways in which we take action. And something to bear in mind is that Saturn will be going direct on the 28th of September. So things will start to ease up a little bit more from then, but of course not until the 12th or the 13th of November, when Mars is direct again. And we've also got Mercury going retrograde in Scorpio on the 14th of October. So yay, that's something to bear in mind. We've got the Visualize Abundance in All Forms angel card. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Your crystal card is Iolite. Shift your money mindset. Okay, that's tying into the abundance card, but I'm just going to read out the little handbook description of that one. Okay, highlight. Money might make the world go round, but it shouldn't have you running in circles. It's important to view your cup as half full instead of half empty to maintain a healthy perspective. When you shift your attention from what you don't have to appreciating what you do, you attract more of what you desire into your life. Embrace a feeling of enoughness and know that whether or not you have everything you want, you definitely have everything. Whether or not you have everything you want, you definitely have everything you need. Bring more awareness to your internal state, yes, and challenge yourself to express gratitude for where you are and what you have right now. Instead of chasing money and material items, chase happiness and satisfaction with your life as it is currently. You will soon see that your cup runneth over. Core questions. Are you a conscious spender? Do you buy what you want or what you need? What would make you content with your financial situation? Crystal action. Affirm. I live in a state of abundance. Today, express appreciation for all that you have. Okay, so that's obviously tying in with the visualize abundance in all forms. And if you have the time, the will, and the means, I also suggest you make a vision board as well. Your animal totem is the earthworm. Let me read that one out to you. Okay, the earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or a novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, intelligent, earnest, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. Okay, group number 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. I hope you have a great couple of months ahead, group 2, and I'll see you next time. Hi, group 3, for those of you who chose the rose quartz crystal. I hope you're all doing well during this retrograde period. All right, what do we have here? We've got Knight of Cups reversed, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Hanged Man, the Moon, and Stellium, the Stellium card. And they're all reversed. Okay, so straight off the bat, you guys have some inspired idea or passion or even romance, and it's something that you want to get off the ground and see where it takes you. But the fact that this showed up reversed means that you are struggling with bringing that into the physical realm. Now, with Mars being retrograde in Aries and Saturn being retrograde in Capricorn, and the 2 of these planets squaring each other, it's no surprise that you are feeling that way. Something to bear in mind is that Saturn in Capricorn will be going direct from the 28th of September. So you will feel or sense or even see an easing of that heavy pressure or that burdensome feeling, which, you know, you've got all these burdens and you've got all these duties which are inhibiting you from actually manifesting these things that you want to see brought out into the physical world with the Magician card. Don't forget that even though the Magician card is reversed, you do have all the elements on your side. You have all of the utensils and tools and everything that it takes for you to achieve your goals, because Mars is all about taking action and putting energy towards achieving our goals and ambitions. Just because Mars is retrograde, it doesn't mean we're any less ambitious. The fact that it's in the sign of Aries, where it is at home, means that our inclination towards achieving these goals and ambitions tenfold. But there's just that sense of, oh, I can't manifest it, nothing's working. The people that I'm trying to collaborate with aren't pulling their weight. The offer that I thought was going to be coming in, whether that was a business partnership or someone who said that they were going to help you with something, all of that, isn't coming in the way that you thought that it would. But just remember, with the tarot cards, just because something's reversed, it doesn't mean that what you want to happen is not going to happen. The cards have still shown up today. It just means that can be delayed. And with the Hanged Man reversed, you are in a cocoon stage at the moment. So, let these ideas brew and percolate. You don't need to be in a rush to release anything that you've been working on. Retrograde, like rule of thumb, which I personally don't really, abide by, but something to consider is, you don't need to release things out into the world during a retrograde period. It can just be a time of working on them, working on your projects or your career or your resume or, whatever artistic endeavor you might have, and seeing it through to completion and being in a state where it's ready to be released into the universe. And, for some of you, that will occur once Mars in Aries goes direct, which will be the 12th or the 13th of November, depending on where you are. Having said that, we've got a new moon in Virgo from the 17th of September. So you might actually see the culmination of all of your hard work with your new projects come to fruition 6 months from now in the full moon in Virgo, which will be during Pisces season in February. Or for those of you who are working on something really, really long term, you might even see that being 18 months from now. Now, with the Moon card and the Stellium card here today, you might have a stellium in Cancer, or you have a lot of planets in one of the cardinal signs. So that's Aries, Capricorn, Libra, or Cancer. So with the stellium cards, it can be really tricky when transits trigger all of your planets at once, because you don't just see the effect in one area of your life. So for example, let's just say you had Mercury in Aries, right? And that's the only planet you have in Aries. So when that transit hits, Mercury is affected for you in the houses that Mercury rules. So that's, your communications, relationships, classmates, teammates, etc. Now, when you have a stellium, which, as I said, is, three or more planets, or 4 more planets, depending what you want to go by, in a sign, when these transits hit you, they hit all areas of your life. If you have Mercury, the Moon, and Venus and Mars, let's say in Aries, for argument's sake, then the areas of your life that are going to be affected are how you take action, siblings, communication, relationships, your emotional self, and also your mother and your immediate family. So I know that was a bit of a rant there, or ramble there, but it's really important to study your chart to see where your planets are located, and if you have more than one planet in the same sign, how these planets interact with each other. Now, your affirmations card is, I let go of all that no longer serves me. That's definitely going to be something that, an energy that you are encountering around the end of September, because Saturn as a planet, it restricts and it basically removes things from our life that no longer serve us. So the fact that it's been retrograde up until the 20th of September means you're going to be looking internally and reviewing, your work ethic, your phobias, your fears, anything that feels karmic to you, as in burdensome or heavy, and you're going to be letting go of all of that. Now, for those of you who are going through your Saturn return, so Saturn in Capricorn, and for a lot of you, that'll be those born 1988 to early 1991. This is all going to shift for you mid-December once Saturn moves into Aquarius and you finish your Saturn return for another 29 years. So that's something to bear in mind as well. Now, your oracle card is Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so, work hard with your inspirations, with your inspired ideas, with all of the tools and utensils and things you have at your disposal to make sure that you can unveil these gifts and reveal it to the world. Now you've got, oh my God, you've got the full moon in Aries card. Okay, a fiery climax approaches. Yes, that's definitely what you're going to be experiencing, especially with the square between Mars and Saturn, as I have mentioned. If you are an Aries sign, an Aries sun, moon or rising, I feel for you. Just know that once it goes direct, you are going to be like a warrior, like you're blazing through with a burning passion to achieve your goals and desires, and you are going to get there. I know it's tough at the moment, but try to release this built up tension and anger in healthy and positive ways. Okay, your Angels of Abundance card is, it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles card in reverse, this could be receiving help. So, if someone is trying to come in and offer you support, just, make it known that you are welcoming support and guidance and encouragement from others, because that is going to assist you during this period. Okay, your crystal card is Aquamarine. Go with the flow. Yes, definitely do that. I'm going to read out the card description for you. Let me know if you guys enjoy the description of the crystal cards. I don't want these readings to go for too long, but if you enjoy it, please drop me a comment, or if you prefer to just, see the card and see the little description down there as well, I'm open to receiving all kinds of feedback. Okay. Stay fluid. If one way of doing things isn't working, find another way. Remain open to seeing things from different vantage points and perspectives. If plans change or obstacles arise, chart a new course to get to the other side. You are like water, unstoppable. Keep moving and you will get to where you want to go. Sometimes it just takes a bit of fluidity to get there. No matter how strong the current, remember to go with the flow and enjoy the ride. Core questions. What causes you to feel attached to an outcome? What could result if you were flexible? How can you show up to meet unexpected changes? Crystal action. I surrender to the ebbs and flows of life. Today, release your expectations for how a situation is supposed to go. Stay fluid and go with the flow. And your animal totem card is the crow. All right. Spirituality. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities: past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, and clear. when out of balance, ungrounded, and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. All right, group number 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content from me, hit subscribe so you can see when I post. Thanks, group 3, and I hope you have a great couple months ahead. Bye for now. Hi, group 4. For those of you who chose the amethyst cluster, a lucky last group today. Hope you're all doing well, and that this retrograde season isn't getting you down too much. All right, we've got Knight of Swords reversed, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed, and we've also got the Mercury card and the 11th house card as well. Okay, group number 4. You guys are really restless with my 2 most active Knights being reversed. I've got the Knight of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. So basically, you guys, you have a lot of inspired ideas and passion at the moment to pursue something, but you don't have that mental clarity or the mental acuity at this time to execute it into the physical realm. You are you are blatantly restless at the moment. And with the 7 of Cups being in reversed, the 7 of Cups is about having a lot of options on the ground. If I show you that card up right there, you can see that this figure has so many different things to choose from, and he's overwhelmed in trying to make a choice. Now, it is reversed, so this can mean that you, bearing in mind that it's a general reading, this can mean that you have either narrowed down your choices and selected one thing and you are trying to put the wheels in motion for it, or it can mean that you are slightly off track actually, and that you need to go back and think, because my mental cards are about thinking and intellect and your ideas and your mental perceptions. So really think hard about what path you're currently on that you've chosen, and is it really what you want to be doing? Perhaps you are feeling, restless and unsettled, and you're having trouble sleeping at night because of this, mental loop that's going on where you're like, well, is this the right thing? How do I proceed with this? I don't know if this is going to give me the results that I want. Am I going to be able to make the money that I want? Things really need to be in balance for you to be able to push forward and be on the right path and on the right trajectory, which is aligned with your highest good and your best interests. We've got the Mercury card here as well. So, you are thinking a lot. There's a lot of mental chatter up here. I can barely think straight during this reading because I'm picking up on all of this mental chatter, and I've already got Gemini rising and Virgo moon. So that's no good for me. But what you need to do is rest, meditate, take a step back. If you're not into meditation, that's cool. That's totally fine. It'll change your life. But if you're not doing it, at least nap, get more sleep, stop being on social media with my 11th house here. Stop scrolling on your phone before bed every night, and stop scrolling on your phone every morning as soon as you wake up, because all of this is literally like daggers in your mind. You don't have mental clarity, and your perceptions are completely off because you are just, drowning in all of this overstimulation, whether it's, TikTok, Instagram, TV, being on all your devices, playing video games or whatever. All of this stuff is actually scrambling your mind, and that's why you can't settle on one idea of what it is that you want to do, or you can't figure out if you're on the right path or if you're on the wrong path. I didn't mean for this to be a sermon. Sometimes it just comes out that way, but you know, we've got the Six of Pentacles card here, and it is upright. So with the scales here, this person is in balance. So what this suggests to me is once you stop, take a breather, you know, also go for daily walks in nature and switch off the social media and all of the electronics and technology, you will find the path that is right for you. And once you find the path that is right for you, it will be an energetic fit, and there will be give and take with whoever you're working with, whether you are in a small team, a large organization with the 11th house. You know, that I'm not saying that all of you are on the wrong path. Maybe you're on the right path and you're exactly where you are meant to be, but you're being distracted. And if you're in quarantine or you're working from home, you're letting this change in daily life activities seep into your psyche, and now all of your daily habits have gone to crap. You can reverse that. We've got a new moon in Virgo happening tomorrow on the 17th of September, and its effects will be felt for another 4 weeks until the new moon in Libra next month. So interesting that we've got the scales here. As I mentioned, scales represent the sign of Libra. A lot of you might be Libra sun, moons, or risings. You need to get more in balance. Being upright, you will get there, and you will get there in this next 4-week period, or certainly once you've watched this video, I hope. But that's just something to bear in mind. Now, your daily affirmations card is... Okay, guys, before I read this, I just have to say, I don't actually look at the cards before I do the reading. So everything that I say comes out really organically, and there's no filter. So when I see the alignment with the cards, I just get really excited. So anyway, with clarity of mind, I feel abundance and worthiness coming through. There you go. There's your mental clarity. A lot of you are not just going to be Libras in this particular reading. A lot of you are going to be Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So your oracle card is Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Beautiful. This card is literally about the exchange of energy and giving and receiving. Okay, so make sure that if you are giving your energy to people, whether that's friends or people in need or family members, or even younger siblings with this Mercury card here, make sure that it's an equal exchange and that there's give and take. Obviously, with relationships, we're always going to go through periods of ebb and flow where one person in the relationship needs more support at one point in time and you need more support at other times, and that's fine. That, like I said, that's like give and take relationship. That's the scales, you know, being in balance, or coming into, you know, rebalancing after a period of time. But you know, with this particular card jumping out, I feel like a lot of you are giving so much of yourself to other people and relationships, and that is draining you, and you are being drained with this Four of Swords card, and thus you don't have the mental clarity or the energy, the physical energy to actually pursue your dreams and your wishes, because you're, you know, really concerned with helping other people, which again comes into this card as well. You know, he's helping these people. Make sure it's in balance. Now you've got the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Okay, meditate, relax, nap, go for a walk, switch everything off, read a book, do something. You know, you don't have to nap or meditate, but do something that requires you to just be by yourself and not communicate with other people in any way, shape, or form. I could be playing an instrument, drawing, painting, you know, creating music, listening to music. Just take some chill out time for you. Now you've got the Angels of Abundance card, positivity, faith, and optimism. Maybe some of you are Leos with that line there, and then this is fire sign energy as well. Anyway, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Now, your crystal card is Amazonite. Loosen your grip. I'm going to read the card out for you guys. This week I'm trying something a bit different. Let me know if you enjoy me reading out the descriptions to you from the handbook. If it takes up too much time, I totally get it. But drop me a comment and let me know if you enjoy the explanations. Amazonite. There are times when enough is enough. It's time to relinquish control. You don't have to do it all, and what's more, you can't do it all. No one can. Some things in life are simply out of our control. Remember, your best at any given moment is good enough. It's easy to get stuck in our ways and feel like we might want to interfere with life's greater plan. Instead, try taking a step back to give space and time for the relationships and situations in your life to develop. Release the idea of how things should be to make room for how things could be. Everything will fall into place if you allow life to unfold in an organic way. Core questions. In which area or areas of your life can you release control? How would that feel? Can you trust that the beauty of life often comes from the unexpected? Crystal action. Affirm. I let go of control. Today, delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. All right, lastly, I've got your animal totem card, which is the bat. Okay. Oh, that's so weird. I just opened the page to it. Okay, the bat. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, and adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go and reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. Okay, group 4, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content from me. I hope you have a great couple of months ahead and I'll see you next time. Thanks, group 4.